twice.
Arise, there's a bunt to the first baseman. Walker flips, and look out, a collision between Arise, who's down, and Mauricio Dubon. Arise went down in a heap, and Mauricio Dubon is right there to make sure that he's okay. But it was awkward, and it didn't look good at all the way Arise went down.
Just a nightmare of a play when you see that convergence. Either the pitcher covering or second baseman covering in this case.
Yeah, the momentum of Dubon not being able to stop right at the bag, had to hustle.
Mike Schilt, the manager, ran out there very quickly. Saw one of the aides go to the walkie-talkie. He bunted it down the first baseline. Walker got it and almost in slow motion kind of pitched it to the first base bag, where Dubon, the second baseman, arrived at the same time. You can see his left leg moving, which is good, and both his arms have come off the ground. But obviously the help of all the medical professionals.
Burroughs wants a moment. Baseball, our timeless national pastime.
Well, nobody up in the Tiger pen, so it's Burroughs against the world right now. A.J. Hinch probably wants him to soak up as many innings as he possibly can. It's only the top of the fifth.
Called a strike, 1-1.
Well, Burroughs looks like he's sick. In fact, I'm pretty sure he is. First time in the major leagues this year, and the emotions of the moment got the better of him.
They're going to check on Burroughs.
You're going to take him out.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's
28, 704 OPS.
Goodness gracious, by the way. Sorry to interrupt. That's a waterfall on that hat.
Wow.
You talked about the weather when you came back from break, Jose.
90 degrees at game time.
Yeah, we can't say dry heat there.
I think there's something going on. He's getting sick. So Bundy battling an illness, apparently.
Tony, it is. It's hard to pitch when it's hot and humid like that.
Just a few moments ago, Max Fried jumps up and looks like he's about to be ill. He makes his way down the dugout, goes down toward the tunnel, and then tries to come back out. But by that time, Rick Kranitz was checking on him, told Snit that
Frazier, Ricky Huerta, assistant trainers. Here's the play again. Look at that left arm. Oh, man.
And then he gets his left leg caught underneath him. Profar does.
A lot of parts of his body were moving in directions you don't like to see. Bob Melvin standing on the right side there with the three trainers working on Profar, and they help him up. And he's walking rather gingerly on his own, though, which is great to see. And then rethinking it with a grimace. And now,
yeah. I mean, you got to. He can't stay in the game. I mean, he took a couple of different shots, a leg and then the one in his neck. Meanwhile, Musgrove continues to play catch with Nola.
also seemed like he was a little groggy when he first got to his feet. Manny Machado, who is the Padres' top star, and really he's become the clubhouse leader. Standing alongside Eric Hosmer. Right now, he starts to walk very courageously, but then kind of slowed down a little bit. Oh, look out, look out. And he collapses. Almost like he fainted.
Yeah, they're going to have to get a cart.
You can see one of the trainers signaling for
ninth pitch of the plate appearance. Low.
Oh, Heasley. Well, we've seen this before in the minors. Last year at double. Well, Heasley was 1 out away from a shutout. He went to the back of the mound pitching for AA Northwest Arkansas and got sick like he did right here. Got back up on the rubber, retired the next hitter, and finished off his shutout. Game over. Heasley starting to feel it again. Mike Matheny comes out of the dugout for a third time now. Heasley was sick twice in the top of the 4th inning, and on this 3rd visit he pointed back to the dugout and said that's enough. But Heasley is going to get a big round of applause here.
On his 21 game hit streak, but lifetime against Green he's 1 for 8. The 1 hit is a single. Hunter Green, who got sick during the course of his last start when he battled the incredibly hot conditions after the game, said he thought he overhydrated. And I think just had a similar scene of a bout with illness on the mound. That
after the top of the 1st, the umpire was going to stop him, check his hand, check his glove, as they always do, but you could see him gesturing. And we will save you some of the gorier video, but Adrian Hauser went into the dugout and immediately was ill in the dugout. He is back on.
Brewers now 3 different times got called up from AAA Colorado Springs.
Not feeling well on the mound. He is sick. Talk about a lonely place. You're not feeling well in the middle of 41,000 people trying to get it together to even try to pitch here. You know he wants to get on the mound. He just got brought up from AAA.
Great counselor giving him some water. This would be a first. I know it's hot out there. He hadn't thrown a pitch yet. I hope he's going to be all right.
I'm sure all of the adrenaline and all of that's going on, the travel and the heat. So they're going to have to do a little cleanup on the field, but I'm sure Hauser, not the kind of scenario he wants to be involved with.
Lucius Fox, sick to his stomach right behind the mound. It looked like he was trying to get off the field, and he threw up right behind the Nats pitcher, and I don't know how else to describe it.
Batting average against Brewer pitching. And a little tapper back to the mound. Hauser kicked it literally. And Andrews is going to reach. He just got a little overexcited there. And Hauser does not look good. He looks like he might be ill here.
Pretty easy play, a comebacker, and I'm not sure what happens here. He kicks it, but
Hauser getting sick behind the mound. Says he's good. You could read his lips there. Says I'm good. But isn't this incredible? I mean, I'd never seen it before in a Major League Baseball game where a player, you know, vomited on the field in front of the crowd, and now it's happened twice to him.
Yeah, right.
Valley, something's going on over here. Ellie is doubled over. He just threw up.
He's getting sick.
Athletic trainer Sean McQueen, jogs out. He just vomited in the grass in left field. Terry Francona treks out as well.
And I think this goes all the way back to the triple. That kind of exertion and that kind of adrenaline, that's just pushing yourself over the top. And then you get into the dugout and you're overhydrating.
It was an ice pack on his neck, cold towels.
The problem that you have as an athlete, you're trying to stay hydrated, but if you drink too much water, you get out onto the field and you're.
I don't know if he might have twisted something when he spun off the mound. Maybe an oblique.
Amir Garrett, you know, he just sort of, oh boy, oh my.
Well, honestly, the best case scenario would be if it's just an upset stomach.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of things it could be, and that would be something that clearly will get taken care of.
Oh my gosh.